Hey guys, so we are almost come to end of our video series, which is the analysis part of the entire subject in our CMA. So starting from paper 1, we have reached to the paper 19. So we are just left with one paper, which is paper 20. So in this video, we're going to talk and analyze about an attempt to analyze the final paper 19, which is the cost and management audit. Again, might be in practical, not a complete practical subject I would like to say, but it's one of the practical subject which also should be given a lot of importance with regards to the theory part. Yeah, so we'll try to understand those things and see how you can get at least how you can plan to get at least a basic of 40% and an aggregate of 50% to pass your CMA journey. Yeah, okay. So we have a paper 19 2016 syllabus, cost and management audit. So it's not an account, it's a cost and management audit. So let's see what are the audit as which are forming as part of this paper 19, which is cost and management audit. Okay, so the marks has been split into 35% for the cost audit because you are a cost and management accountant. So maximum importance given to the cost audit. Yeah, so management audit, again you are going to be in cost and management auditor in the future, or you are going to become a cost and management accountant expert in the future. So you should be knowing these two should be given highest importance. So that is the reason institute has given 50% for this one. And we also have internal audit of which includes the operational audit of 25%. Another 25% is given for the case loss and the performance analysis. So let's try to understand how you can try to break this stuff to get the good marks in your examination. Yeah, okay. So having said that, the assessment is for the 3 years, which is the written examination, which includes the case study or the caselet analysis, which the institute has already given in the study material. You just need to analyze it. Okay, so the objective is to promote the knowledge of cost and management accounting, to provide educational facility for training of budding professionals for excelling in the field of management accounting, to promote the decision making skills and administrative competence relevance, which is relevant to the management accounting and the corporate management in general. Yeah, perfect. So learning aim has been given in such a big list. So you should be knowing the focus of the basic information, cost wise analysis, system based cost data for the decision making purpose. So you need to have ensure uniformity and maintain cost records. So cost information for a world of gainful operation. So prepare cost audit report in compliance with statutory obligations, very important. So understand the usefulness of cost audit, because many people will be thinking why cost audit, why, what is the use of those things. But in this subject you're going to study the usefulness of cost audit and how it can be used to take a wise decision for the smooth running of the business, along with the growth of the, or to take a strategic decision for the growth of the business. Yeah, so this also helps to interpret for stakeholders view, I mean from the stakeholders point of view. Yeah, so discuss the concept of that is the basic concept of management audit and demonstrate its usefulness. Yeah, so evaluate the performance of an organization through and cost accounting records and the cost audits. So recommended desired course of action for optimal useful of scarce resources to improve the productivity and profitability for an organization. Yeah, so the level of aims which is expected is very high level, guys. So ensure you prepare as a professional. I keep telling, as and when you keep moving from foundation to intermediate to final level, you should be trying to increase your skills. You should be trying to increase your professionalism. So that's what I understood based on interaction what I had previously with my students, and which I'm trying to build and give a lot of inputs to our budding CMS. Yeah, great. Okay, so we have levels, we require a level C of skill set, which carries 35% for the cost audit. You should be knowing the basics of cost audit. What is cost audit, its utility, advantages, companies, rules 2014, then the penalties, misconduct, all those things, including the professional ethics. Very important, because you can be a professional, but without ethics professional cannot be a cannot be called as a professional. Yeah. So cost accounting standards also very important. This might be having a lot of standards, but ensure that at least you concentrate on important cost standards from an examination point of view. Yeah. So cost audit and the assurance audit also is very important. And XPRL. So in the previous subject also, one of the subject also we read, right, XPRL. So that's the reason I told, do not ignore any of the topics, because some of the topics keep repeating from one subject or the other, or in one or the other subject. Yeah. So management audit carries 15 marks. So management reporting issues under the cost audit also should be studied by an budding professionals, that is you guys. Yeah. So management audit, which is the basic which you need to know here, and energy audit, efficiency audit, all different kind of audit also can be given importance in this, because all those things carries very basic. It's nothing so difficult. You just need to understand what is audit and what is the specific audit. So might be an efficiency or an energy or a proprietary audit or a system audit. Very theoretical part which you need to understand from an examination point of view. Yeah. So section C carries the case study on the performance. Many of the things already been given by the institute in the study material, so you don't need to refer any other new reference books as such. So ensure that you know the basic things in this subject. Yeah, I mean in this topic. So I already mentioned to you guys, companies act also keep repeating from one subject to another subject, ensuring you know, especially guys, companies act, cost, then accounts, then XPRL, all those things. At least I think, yeah, XPRL I guess, right? Yeah, XPRL, all those things keep repeating one in one or the other area. So ensure that you know at least the law. Yeah, so this is Company Act. I'm talking about other laws here. So all those things will be repeating one or the other way in the subjects. So ensure you prepare accordingly. Yeah. So next important part is the case study. So it is already there in some of the case studies are already there in the study material. You can try to concentrate on those things. In case if institute releases any of the case studies for the upcoming examination, you also need to prepare those things. But remember, it will be not like in completely like in case, I mean like based on the law as such, but it is based on the performance analysis. So in case if you're having an experience in any of the multinational company, or if you're worked as a team lead, or if you worked as a manager, all those things, it becomes easier for you to get good marks at those things. Yeah. Having said that, if I go to the like marks wise analysis, okay, let me zoom down. Yeah, so that becomes easier for you to know both. Yeah. Okay, so we have 35% given here. At least if you know the basics with professional ethics, misconduct, all those very basic thing which you have already studied in your intermediate, or your somewhere here and there in the foundation level, getting 25 marks is not at all a difficult task. So in the management, I'm expecting just 10%. I mean like 10 marks. So in the case study on the performance analysis, I'm expecting 20 marks. So again in the case study, I'm expecting, or I'll go to the worst number, 15 marks. The reason why I took 20 here is because all those things are already you might have studied here and there in your previous intermediate level. That's the reason I'm telling you, prepare at a professional level so that it will be easier for you to get 20 marks. Yeah. So 25 here, 20 here, 20 here, and 15 here. So how much it is? 20, 30, 35, 40, 50, 60, 70. So I will take just lesser number of 60 marks. Difficult? Yes? No? Perfect. So it's not difficult, guys. If you ask me, you just need to plan well, because institute has clearly given a lot of checkpoints here, so that you just need to refer those things and see how you can get a good marks in this subject. So you just need to refer this, because when I was doing this professional course, that is a CMA, right, we did not have any of the analysis part as such. So that is the reason I just thought I will take this important analysis part for our budding CMA, so that they can at least see that there is something contained in the study material itself, which is giving you a lot of clue to you that this is the marks what you're going to get in each of the topics. So prepare accordingly. Then from examination point of view, prepare enough. So once you qualify, you can try to pick one of the subject or a topic and become an expert based on your qualification. Yeah, correct. Okay, so topic wise, I'm not going to discuss in deep, guys, so because in depth. So it's already discussed in the previously also. I mean, like in the above pages also we already discussed. So let's not waste more time on this one, because we already come to our end of our video initiative what it took for the analysis part, that is the CMA subject analysis part. Okay, great. So having said that, we'll go to the key points. Yeah, great. This is the area very very important which I don't want to miss. Okay, key points. Remember the basics of costing. Costing, do not miss this one, because this is the person who will give bread and butter in your future. So that is the core. Yeah, do not forget that. Management audit, easier for people who are already experienced. Already mentioned to you, in case if you're a team lead, if you worked as a manager, if you are there in any of the managerial level, it becomes easier for you to understand the management audit. Or even in case if you took any of the audit activities or activity related to the audit which you already done in your career, it becomes easier for you to know the costing as well as the management audit. Yeah, so latest amendment is very very important, especially the amendment which institute releases from time to time. So wherever it's possible, based on your audit experience, if you have any, try to tag those things in the answer scripts wherever it's possible and which is relevant for the question. Yeah, RTP, MTP, PTP of 7 to 8 items is very very important. Try to refer those things. Scanner also can be used in this subject. So ignore not any of the case studies. So practice, practice, practice. So I already mentioned to you guys. So the case studies, that is the let me cross check once. Yeah, so case study on performance analysis carries 25 marks, right? So do not miss those things. So complete your case study only carries around 25 marks, I guess. Yeah, let me cross check. Yeah, so case study on performance management, performance analysis carries 25 marks. So you need to concentrate on those things and accordingly prepare from an examination point of view only. So for this, you just need to practice, practice, practice. That's it. Without practice, you cannot attempt this case study. That is my experience. Yeah. So 2 mock test is very very important. Minimum of 5 mock test for the case study is very very important. This for your complete question paper, 2 mock test and 5 mock test for your case study. Yeah, so try to have at least 5, very very important. Yeah, so no other reference book is required. If you feel some other points are not clear in this textbook, that is study material, you can try to refer one reference book, but as per my experience guys, I don't think so you need any other reference book. Yeah, so latest trends with regards to artificial intelligence, robotics can be tagged in the answer wherever it's possible, especially in the management audit, or all those things can be mentioned. Let's say you are your company is trying to invent, I mean like trying to adopt an artificial intelligence for a management audit. All those things can be tagged here and there if you have something. Yeah, so 50 days planner is more sufficient for you guys to complete this subject, which is the paper 19 cost and management accounting. Yeah, accounting, I mean like cost and management audit, just like confused now. Yeah, so it's a cost and management audit. Perfect. So we have almost come to end of our video series, that is the CMA course subject analysis part. So hope you're getting some sort of information guys. So I'm getting a lot of calls and emails, SMSs and WhatsApp. So I'm happy to inform you guys that this video series is helping many of you people. So that is the intention I was having when I started this series. Yeah, so in the next video, which is the final video series, which we are going to talk about and analyze the paper 20, which is the final year paper 20, which is strategic performance management and the business valuation. Two different subjects has been merged into one, and let's see how you can crack the subject and try to get more than 60% in this particular subject. Yeah, perfect. And we'll end the video for the day guys. We'll meet for the next video. Until then, this is Satish signing off for the day. So you check it out, and bye bye.